Hello guys, Lux here from Stoic Crypto Investing. Today we look at the opinion of Alex Hormozi, what he thinks all about Bitcoin and if he would invest in it or if he wouldn't. And I think that's a really interesting topic because he's an entrepreneur. Obviously, he likes to build his own businesses, but investing is also a topic that he likes to talk about. And for that, I have a video ready where he talks exactly about that. And the video is called How I Would Invest $1,000 if I were in my 20s. And you will see it doesn't really matter if you are in your 20s, 30s, 40s, whatever you actually are. His investment advice that he gives applies for everybody. And just to show, this video has gotten over 1 million views, so it's quite relevant. And yeah, I will show you how you can apply that to investing in Bitcoin or all other cryptocurrencies. So let's get started with this video.
I f***ing guarantee you that you will be making more than people who have 4-year degrees. You'll probably start making money by the end of the first year.
That's a pretty appealing intro that he has, that you will earn more than people that have a 4-year degree.
I was at Brooke's house, and she had 7 20 to 23-year-olds at her house. No cap. One morning, one of the guys was up early, and he was like, hey, right now I've got $1,000 extra. Like, where do you think I should invest it? You know, I've got my 401k, and I've got, you know, whatever stuff, and it was cute. It was so
Or you could invest in crypto.
interesting to me because like he was looking for an investment vehicle that was going to yield him a return. I want to be very clear about this. If you invest in the S&P 500, you know, real estate, things like that, and you start really early and you do it for a long period of time, you absolutely will make money. It is a very safe way to live life. But
here comes his argument. He is not against the S&P 500, real estate, or crypto, for example, but he has also another way to invest the money. For example, this $1,000, and here we go. He will explain it.
the moment you start investing in kind of the asset side of stuff, which is like the S&P, stocks in general, and you're not day trading or doing any of that stuff because that's stupid. The moment you do that is actually the moment, in my belief, that you're actually ceasing to want to make more income. Hear me out.
But wait a minute. He just said a really important thing that you most likely missed. Day trading is nothing good. So if you also do that in crypto, you most likely lose money. It's just gambling. As I always say, if you invest in crypto, then for the long term and not for the short term.
If you're 18 years old and you graduate high school tomorrow, you are now eligible on the marketplace because you have no skills besides your high school diploma. You did no job, fucked off the whole time, don't watch YouTube to learn stuff, which is not you, but just imagine. In 2 days, you could go and become certified as a phlebotomist and go from making $7.50 or whatever the minimum wage is to what phlebotomists make at $25 an hour. You would triple your earning capacity after 2 days and spending $500. If you can triple your income for the rest of your life, the $500 certification in 2 days, do you think it's worth the investment? Probably. And so the problem is that people think about the biggest investment as the stuff that they take their money and they put it into. And I'm gonna be trite right now. Your ability to earn money, to provide value to the marketplace and solve problems for other people is how you will be able to make money.
That's a really big statement right here, and I really agree with him because if you want to invest in anything, then you gotta have money, obviously. You can't be broke, otherwise you can't invest. So if you want to invest in stocks, in real estate, or for example in cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin, then you already have to have some money that is left over. And you can only reach that when you have abilities, skills that the market pays for, and then you have excess money because of that, because you live in a way that you don't spend all your money. That's really important as well. And then, you can invest in your abilities that they go up even more and you earn more money. But we will see what else he says.
There's the value of the problem that you solve and what you charge for it. The bigger that number is, the more you can charge. That gap between their old problem and the solution, that value, is The percentage that you can take and put in your pocket as something that you have now created in this. And it could be a service, it could be products, it could be whatever. Your earning capacity is going to be the thing that generates you wealth.
That's totally right.
Do you want to be smart with your money and save it? Absolutely, because that gives you way more that you can play with. But when you're 20, even when you're 30, and in my belief, whatever age you are, I believe that you should take all of the excess money, live as cheap as you can, take 100% of that excess money and invest it in education that increases your earning capacity. Because what happens is when you take that money, like that phlebotomy course, right? And you take $25 an hour times 2,000 hours a year, you're now at a $50,000 a year income. Cool. If I can live on 20, because I'm 20 years old and I can live with buddies and we can eat ramen soup and whatever, and I got 30 left over, after taxes 25, whatever. 25 grand can buy you a lot of education. I would rather you, or I would rather me, or somebody who's 20 or somebody who's 30, take $2,000 a month, because that's what 25 grand is, and invest it in courses, coaching, mentorships, workshops, and seminars. Every month, I'm putting that 2K. Now, you could put 2K into one opportunity because you're like, dude, I think real estate's cool. Cool. We're not doing real estate as my passive.
I really like that idea that you build your skills and invest in coachings or skills or whatever you want to do. But in my opinion, $2,000 are quite a lot. Usually when you get a course, because I have bought them, it takes a while until you go through the whole course, understand it, and you can implement it. So you most likely have some leftovers wherever you are, and yeah, you can still invest that. I don't. You can still increase your earning capacities with buying courses and yeah, do both at the same time, in my personal opinion. Because usually when you buy like a course, then you can't just buy it and work through it like in one day and then you go to the next one. That would be stupid because you buy it, learn everything in it, and then you apply it. And usually when you buy a course for like $1,000, because I have done that before, the course you can back to it and they will add content and you have a community and you can ask questions and they have follow-ups and then you are already invested in the whole process and then you are so involved in this one skill that you want to build because you have bought a course that you are convinced in that it's really good, that you still have a lot of money left over afterwards when you work like a job that makes you like 50, 80, 100K dollars that you can invest that somewhere else, in my personal opinion, because it takes a while, unless you are a machine and you do that in just a really short time.
Income. We're doing real estate is I'm going to get into the real estate game and I'm going to make it my active income. And by the way, everybody who builds their wealth in real estate are actively spending their time in real estate. Don't believe what they're saying. They're like, dude, I did this deal and I made X amount of money. It's like, what was the process of finding deals? How many deals did you look at? How many conversations did you have? How many buildings did you walk? How many different general contractors did you? Oh, wait, there isn't. And there's other stuff.
That's actually a really true saying because everybody that says, yeah, I earn passive income from real estate, it takes a lot of effort and usually people with a lot of real estate properties, they hire somebody that does the work for them and then they simply control them. But that's expensive and usually they do it themselves and then they invest a lot of time. It's not as passive as you think because, and I can tell that from personal experience because yeah, my family is invested in real estate and yeah, I also own a part of that.
Stuff that has to happen, right? Back to the point. Let's say that you take that $2,000 a month and you do that for 4 years. And I'm not saying do the 4-year degree. I think that is a play if you want to. I don't necessarily agree with it anymore in the marketplace that currently exists. 4 years later, I fucking guarantee you that you will be making more than people who have 4-year degrees. You'll probably start making money by the end of the first year. The amount of like copywriting courses and books and programs, mentorships, and even one-on-one coaching. Like I think one-on-one coaching is a phenomenal way to learn a new skill. If you're like, hey, I need to know how to buy media. I need to know how to run an ad. Go pay someone who runs ads or teaches people how to run ads. When you make that payment, you're seeing it as one class in your entrepreneurial degree rather than this one $12,000 investment has to make me rich. If you can make that shift as like, this is my course. Like when you get your degree in college, you're not like, oh, I'm going to take one class in Spanish, graduate, and get whatever job I want. No one thinks that way. But for some reason, they think about that when it comes to entrepreneurial stuff. You're not paying someone to think that they're going to be your savior. They're not going to save you from your life, do everything for you. No one person is going to teach you everything. Now, I'll do my best on this channel to teach you the stuff I know, but you have something to learn from everyone. Well, like, that wasn't the value that I thought I was. It's like, you can still learn from that. You want to go to the person who's providing the most value for free. It's the easiest way for you to decrease your risk of purchase. If you follow someone's Instagram, you follow their YouTube, you see the stuff they put out and you're like, dude, this is really good. Like, this is a lot of new information.
So now it basically goes on how you find the best courses that you could invest and actually learn from. But yeah, we don't have to watch that all because that's not the purpose of this video right here. And yeah, we'll go back out of this video and go here. That looks way better. Yeah, to summarize that all up, I totally agree with him that you also should invest in your earning capacities. But in my belief, it's like, yeah, you can do that simultaneously because as I've already mentioned, a lot of courses take a lot of action that you have to take, that you actually get everything done and then you have to implement it. And usually that also takes a lot of time because then at first you do it, it takes a long time. Then you have to do it again, learn from that until you are at the level. For example, if you take video editing, you can't do everything at once. It takes time, and then you always go back to the course and adjust a little bit. It's an iterative process, and one course can last for a long time. And courses are actually pretty cheap, and you can get them for like from less than $100 up to courses that are more than $1,000. And I can tell you out of experience, I have bought both of them, like courses that are over $1,000 and courses that are cheaper. And yeah, both of them, it takes a lot of time until you get everything done. So what he says, eventually, he's not against cryptocurrency and S&P 500 and all these investment strategies. And yeah, that means he puts a lot of value in your skills because also he is an entrepreneur. He's not just, not just, that's a funny saying. He's not employed, so he does get paid for his skills and not for his time. When you are employed, you basically get paid for your skills and for your time. Yeah, like you get you get hired for your skills and then you get paid for your hours. And if you get a promotion, you get more pay. But he solely gets paid from his skills. So it's a logical way to do that. And obviously his channel is also pointed at people that want to be on the entrepreneurial side of things. So I believe you could still invest in Bitcoin while doing the same thing. I'm totally with him here that investing in your skills, earning capacity is really important, but you also have to diversify a little bit because when you are working a full-time job, you are learning a lot from courses, going out, networking. Yeah, that all takes a lot of time. Then you maybe also go to the gym. I don't think that you can spend all the money in this time. Yeah, unless you buy really, really expensive courses, but that's maybe once a month or I don't know when. Yeah, but usually they are not that not so expensive. So that was basically everything I want to share today, and we will see us in the next videos. Bye, guys.